Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make some delicious pumpkin hand pies. In case you guys want to learn how to make this super easy and delicious recipe, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for the recipe we're going to need 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin puree, 2 sticks of cold butter, 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 eggs, 2 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature, sugar, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, vanilla extract, and pumpkin pie spice. So these are ingredients. Now let's get started. Okay guys, so we're going to begin by making our dough. So I'm going to be using my stand mixer, but of course if you don't have one, you can use your hands. So we're going to begin by adding our flour, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and we're going to begin to mix all of our ingredients together. And now we're going to add our butter and just cut into big cubes. Alright, so now we're just going to mix until our butter and flour have combined. Alright, so once our butter and flour have combined together, now we're going to add 5 tablespoons of cold water. And now we're just going to continue mixing until everything has combined together. Alright, so once our flour looks like this, now we're going to get it out of our mixer and knead by hand. Okay, so now we're going to knead for 5 minutes. Alright guys, so after 5 minutes, our dough should be nice and soft. So now we're just going to divide it into 2 pieces. So just form like a log. Okay, and I just cut it in half. And now we're going to wrap them in a plastic wrap. Just cover it. And then just press it down. And do the same to the other piece. Alright, so now we're just going to place our dough in a refrigerator and allow it to chill for a couple hours. Alright, so after a couple hours, our dough is ready. So now we're going to get it out of the refrigerator and now we're going to work on our filling. In a bowl, we're going to mix our cream cheese with 5 tablespoons of sugar. So just mix it together. We're going to add our pumpkin puree. Two tablespoons of heavy cream, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1.5 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, and a pinch of salt. So just mix it together. And at this point, you can try and see if it's sweet enough for you. If you want to add more sugar, then right now it's the time to do it. For me, it's perfect. So now we're just going to add our egg. And just mix it together. Okay, so once we have that, now we are ready to roll our dough out and make our hand pies. Okay, so we're going to preheat our oven to 375 degrees. So now if your dough is still a little hard, just let it soften. Okay, so we're going to get our clean countertop and we're just going to dust some flour. We're going to get our dough out. And mine's still a little hard, but it's okay. Okay. And now we're just going to roll it. Okay, so now you don't want your dough to be very soft. You just want it to be able to roll it. And just make sure that you're rotating it. So just make sure that it's even. Alright, so now we're going to get our cookie cutter. Now we're going to be using 2 pieces for each pie. So just grab your cookie cutter, and depending on how big you grab your cookie cutter, then it depends on how many pies you're going to get. So just try to get them as close as possible like that. Alright, so here I'm going to get about 5 pies. So on 5 little circles, we're just going to create 4 slits. So just go down like that, 2 on each side. And then the other side, we're going to add our filling. Okay. So grab the filling, put it in the center. Okay, so on the peas that we have the filling, we're going to add some egg, or you can use water. This is just going to help sealing the other peas. So just do it on the edge. So now we're going to grab the top piece. We're going to put it on top of our filling, and we're going to press it down, just the edge. Okay, so just get it out of there. Okay, so now we're just going to go over it with the fork and just press the edge. Okay, so now we're just going to grab our pie and we're going to transfer into our baking dish. And now we're just going to repeat the process. Okay, so once we have our hand pies, now we're going to freeze them for about 10 minutes. Alright guys, so it's been 10 minutes, so before we get our hand pies out of the freezer, we're going to make our egg wash. So just beat 1 egg. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of water, a pinch of sugar, and a pinch of salt. So just mix it. Okay, so once we have that, now we are ready to get our pies out. Alright, so now we're lightly going to brush our little pies. Just like that. Alright, so now we're just going to sprinkle some cinnamon. Okay, and we're going to bake for 28 minutes. Alrighty guys, so after 28 minutes, our pies are ready. So we're going to get them out of the oven. And I'm just going to drizzle some icing. And this is just 1 cup of powdered sugar with 2 tablespoons of milk and a half a teaspoon of vanilla. So just drizzle the pies while they're hot. Okay, now we're just going to allow them to cool down for about 15 minutes. And then we'll be ready to enjoy our delicious pies. Alrighty guys, and just like that, we have our delicious pumpkin hand pies. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. Now let me tell you guys that I am so ready. These are seriously my favorite. My kids love them, and hope you give them a try. Enjoy them just as much. Cheers and enjoy. Seriously, the best. They're flaky. They're not too sweet. They're just enjoyable. Hope you give them a try and enjoy them just as much. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and if you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.